As it stands, the stay on the collection of the property tax forms will remain in effect, born out of a ruling handed down by High Court Judge Frank Seepersad on Friday. The matter was taken to the Court of Appeal today, where confusion seemed still to be looming, as attorney Anand Logan claimed they were not made aware the matter would be heard at the court today. He claimed the Attorney General had unfair privilege, as he questioned how he was able to predict the hearing since last Friday. He also said his legal team had not been aware that there were 2 appeals brought to the court. But Justice Peter Jamadar, who presided on the matter, described Mr. Logan's claim as abundantly premature and said the concern must be taken up with the administrative arm of the judicial system, who deals with the rostering of cases. Submissions for the appeal were made just minutes before the proceeding began, which led Justice Jamadar to postpone the commencement, as he said he would need to become familiar with the material in the best interest of true justice. The matter will resume on June 6th, where the hearing for the 2 appeals are expected to begin. While speaking with reporters after court, attorney Anand Logan clarified that last Friday's ruling is still in effect.
The stay remains effective, valid and in place. That means no citizen of Trinidad and Tobago has any obligation or duty to file any return form or give their house and land deed and the whole range of other things they want. Nobody has to comply with that.
Well, prior to the appeal court's dismissal, the Minister of Finance sought to clear the air. The Minister of Finance and Acting Prime Minister Com Imbert issued a statement on Sunday to refute claims by opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar. Minister Imbert said he did not speak in Parliament on Friday, May 19th, about the legal action brought by Mr. Maharaj against the Commissioner of Valuations about valuation return forms. He said he was contacted on Friday evening by the media and said the decision will be appealed. The Finance Minister said attorneys for the Commissioner of Valuations made efforts to get an urgent hearing before the Court of Appeal on Friday, but they were advised that the Court of Appeal would convene on Monday. While Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi said the United National Congress is within their rights to prevent the government from implementing the property tax, but he said it's also the government's right to fight it in the courts.
Then the Ministry of Finance, which has the responsibility for dealing with the property tax, will speak to those issues. Okay. But suffice it to say, what's required right now is some clarity. Let the dust settle. Persons have a legitimate right to go to court, and they have. The appeal court will be moved tomorrow. The appeals have been lodged. The paperwork will be settled, as is the norm. I understand that the leader of the opposition is reinventing the method by which people can approach the court. And they continue to fight litigation in the press as opposed to in the court. All that I ask is for this country to simply settle down. Persons have approached the court is now with jurisdiction in these matters as to a certain aspect of clarification.
The Member of Parliament for San Fernando West was speaking with the media after attending an event at San Fernando Hill on Sunday. He also refuted questions that the government did not follow proper procedure in effecting the property tax.
We have followed all the proper processes. Anybody who has been to court on emergency basis can testify to this for you. And really, they are condemning some of the most notable attorneys in Trinidad and Tobago. Are they saying that Mr. Martino, Mrs. Peake, Mr. Fayed Hussein, the Chief State Solicitor, that these are all incompetent people who are in collusion with some fabric of dissonance? I mean, that has just got to be ridiculous. So I denounce it outright, and I ask you not to pay attention to foolishness.